Hey YouTube, this is Cyber Waste again. Just sitting here enjoying a nice Rolling Rock Extra Pale Ale. Delicious. Anyway, um, yesterday I believe I said that I'd show you the homebrew stuff I'm working on, and I did take my little digi cam upstairs and shot some footage of it. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a mic on it, so I'm gonna have to try and record some audio and sync it and do some editing, figure out if it works. Anyway, I'm going to try that now. This will be the beginning of it, and then this stuff will be at the end. So anyway, hope you like it. Thanks to Craig Tube for all the inspiration and all the information. Yeah, hope you enjoy it. Check you later. See right here, there's the whole setup. There's a close-in on, that's strawberry bubbling away. Those two are watermelon over there. Bubbling away, bubble, bubble, bubble. Everything's working fine. There's another couple jugs of strawberry. They're bubbling away, having a good time. Everybody's bubbling. I'm going to zoom in here. I don't know if you can see it working, but it's working. Okay, so that was my homebrew that I'm working on, that I told you guys I'd show you. And, excuse me. Oh, yeah, delicious. Anyway, how I did it is I took real fruit, ran it through a Cuisinart, get it all chopped up nice, and threw it in a pan with some water and boiled it down, boiled it for, 20 minutes, whatever it takes to pretty much turn all the fruit to mush. You want to get all the sugars and flavors and whatever you can out of it, and then I took that and ran it through a strainer, get all the fruit goo, fruit mush, whatever you want to call it, out of there, and poured that into jugs. And then you add some sugar, and then you add hot and cold water to the point where it's about 75, 80, 85 degrees. You don't want it too hot because it'll kill the yeast when you throw that in there. But then you take a hydrometer, which I don't have mine close to me right now, so I can't show you it. But yeah, it's a device that'll tell you, you throw it in there and it'll tell you the specific gravity of your brew and tell you how much potential alcohol it'll have in it when you're done. So you want to make sure, it's where you want it before you put your yeast. And then you put your yeast in the jugs, you shake the living shit out of it, get it nice and mixed up, and then you screw on a cap with a hose coming out into a glass of water, and make sure that's sealed and the hose is sealed and everything. That's called an airlock. It goes, it'll let the carbon dioxide out, but it won't let anything else in. You don't want foreign bacteria or germs or whatnot, ruining your brew. You just want the yeast in there doing its job. You don't want anybody else in there pissing it off. So then you let her bubble for a few days, and after that you siphon it out, siphon the good stuff out. You don't want none of the crud that's in the bottom or any of that, and you siphon it into a different jug, and then you can either refrigerate it and get it cold and drink it, or what I'm planning on doing is I'm gonna add more sugar to it when it's done in a new bottle, and I'm gonna seal the top instead of putting an airlock on it. And what that does is the yeast says, hey, more grub, let's eat the shit, and it makes CO2 again, but this time it forces it into your brew, so it carbonates it like a beer or a soda, or it makes it a little more pleasant to drink. And yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing with mine. Hope it turns out. And this is the first time I've ever homebrewed anything. I'm wanting to get into beer and homebrew and beer and all that stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to show you that, but I'm kind of broke right now. And but anyway, I'd like to thank Craig Fairway, I think that's his name. He's a Canadian dude. His channel's called CraigTube. I got him on a subscriber. I subscribe to him, so you can, if you're on my channel right now, you can look down and click on his channel. And this dude's awesome. He's just like a naturally entertaining, funny, informative guy. I mean, he doesn't try to be funny. He's just naturally funny. I hope he don't get mad at me for saying that, but I think he's funny. And he'll teach you anything you want to know about it. If you want to know anything about homebrew, he'll even teach you how to do it to where I used wine yeast, which you have to order or go to a homebrew shop and get. But he'll teach you a method that where you can get everything from just a supermarket. But yeah, I don't condone underage drinking. Please don't try this if you're not of age. Go by your local laws. If it's 18 where you live, be 18. If it's 21 where you live, be 21 before you try this stuff. If you're a kid, don't do it. Go to school, learn something. Get some knowledge in your brain. Then you can grow up and be a fat idiot like me and try it. Anyway, thanks again, guys. I hope you enjoy this video. I'm planning on making a lot more. Yeah, you guys have a good one. Shit, sorry, I forgot one thing, guys. When you go to make your brew, make sure everything that touches your brew itself is sanitized completely. It's got to be really clean, really uber super clean. You got to, use you can use household unscented bleach and a mixture of bleach and water. I don't know the recipe for that off the top of my head. Or you can use a commercial sanitizer, One Step, or sodium metabisulfite, I think it's called, something like that. I think that's what Craig uses, and he knows what he's doing. He's been doing it a long ass time. So yeah, just you don't want anybody else in there pissing your yeast off. You don't want no bacteria or germs in there. So make sure everything's nice and clean. Everything that touches your brew is completely sanitized and clean. Otherwise, you're gonna wreck your shit, and you don't want to be drinking nothing that'll make you go blind and act crazy and stupid. I don't know. Some of you might. I don't know. I don't. I just want to get hammered and have a good time like everybody else. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully I'll be able to do more and show you what's up. And I'm learning a lot every day and trying to learn more. And yeah, hopefully soon I'll be able to show you a lot more stuff. Thanks.